All right, folks, let's cut through the noise and get to the heart of a pressing issue that's hitting Canadians where it hurts: the rising tide of inflation. It's not just a number economists toss around, it's a force that's reshaping our daily lives, our economy, and the very fabric of our society. Today, we're diving deep into how recent inflation levels are impacting consumer confidence, the cost of living, and the Bank of Canada's maneuvers with interest rates. Let's start with the basics. Inflation in Canada has been on a roller coaster ride. After peaking at over 8% in 2022, the highest in 4 decades, consumer prices are now approximately 7% higher than they would have been if inflation had grown at the targeted 2% rate since the pandemic's onset. This isn't just an abstract statistic, it's a direct hit to our wallets. The recent February inflation print came in higher than expected at 2.6% and a jump from the 1.9% in January. Now, how does this surge in inflation affect consumer confidence? Let's go back to the spring of 2024, when nearly half of Canadians reported that rising prices were significantly impacting their ability to meet day-to-day expenses. When everyday essentials become financial burdens, it erodes trust in the economy. People start questioning their financial stability, leading to reduced spending, a vicious cycle that can stifle economic growth. The cost of living isn't just creeping up, it's sprinting. Essentials like housing, food, and energy to heat our homes and fill our cars are becoming increasingly unaffordable. This financial strain isn't just about numbers on a spreadsheet. It's about real Canadians making tough choices every day. The emotional and mental toll is insufferable, affecting the overall well-being of our society. So what's the Bank of Canada doing amid this turmoil? Recently, they reduced the policy interest rate by 25 basis points to 2.75%. While lower interest rates can stimulate borrowing and spending, there's a fine line to tread. If you cut too much, we risk fueling further inflation. You cut too little, and we stifle economic growth. The Bank of Canada Governor Tiff Macklem has signaled a shift towards a more flexible, data-dependent approach to setting rates, acknowledging the unprecedented uncertainty we are facing in our country. Basically, it's a shit show. These policy decisions have a cascading impact. Lower interest rates might make mortgages more affordable in the short term, but if inflation isn't kept in check, the long-term costs could be devastating. It's a delicate balance, and the stakes couldn't be higher. So here's my question to you. What is costing you more today than a year ago in your personal spending basket? Drop a comment below. Let's have this conversation. In these uncertain times, staying informed is your best defense. Understand how these economic shifts affect you and your family. Engage in discussions, ask questions, and hold policymakers accountable. And before you go, hit like, subscribe, and share this video with anyone who needs to stay ahead of this chaos. This is Vince Gaetano from OwlMortgage.ca. Thanks for listening, and remember, the wise old owl is here to help you navigate through the noise and provide insight to the financial chaos in the current environment. Stay informed, stay vigilant, and together, let's chart a path to financial stability. Cheers.